This church was started in 1901. It was started on this land, which was used to be a cemetery. It used to be the Protestant cemetery in Tunisia, going back to the 17th century. And so we have these two congregations: an Arabic congregation and an English-speaking congregation. Nearly every Tunisian who attends the church in our Arabic congregation, they didn't grow up in Christian households. A family will, for whatever reason, come to faith together. Sometimes people will come to faith when by watching, videos or on YouTube or maybe reading articles on the internet. A good deal of people who come to our Arabic service used to live overseas, and maybe while they lived in Western Europe or North America or someplace like that, they had some sort of a religious awakening. Well, we have a lot of displaced workers in Tunisia. These are people that will often refer to themselves as refugees, and they're people who have fled their own countries, either for economic reasons or because there's war, famine, or persecution or something. And in some cases, they come to Tunisia because there's opportunity here, but more often, they come to North Africa on their way to Europe. And we've had church members, more than one, die in accidents where boats that are trying to get to Italy sink. And it's a very complicated situation for us. We have a number of ministries for the refugees in our congregation and displaced peoples. Some of them are just opportunities for friendship and to be with people from their own country, and Bible studies, as well as opportunities for them to have prayer, or just to get to know people and to make sure they're not lonely. Our message to them is always, don't go. If you can immigrate legally, that's great, but otherwise, don't do it. Now, we don't preach that to people strongly. We're not judgmental towards them, but certainly if we're asked, that always has to be the answer. I have 4 kids that I have raised here in Tunisia, and Tunisians love children. I come from a place where often we think children are annoying more than anything else, but Tunisians love children, and I've gotten some of that from living here for 20 years, and it's made me love my children more. And what better gift could a place give you? What better gift could a culture give you than making you love your children more? That's the best thing that's happened to me living here for 20 years.